Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Phil and Lilith Podcast.
You know what they say, there's nothing to fear except me. There's the perfect intro. Welcome back, kids, to another episode of The Devil You Know, the
Daredevil Podcast.
the Daredevil Podcast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, the woman without fear. It is
Hey y'all, it's Lil Hellfire.
the woman without fear of ex-boyfriends or the law. It is
Exactly. Florida woman.
Get her done. Oh my God! Did I see on the news that it's been getting cold? Is that Florida? Yeah, it's getting cold enough down there that the iguanas are dropping out of the trees.
Last 2 weeks were really cold. Now it's back in the we were down to like the 30s at night and like high 50s in the day, but we're back to like 70s. I did have the heat on for like 3 whole weeks. I was getting worried.
So
Not
yes,
for me, but for like the citrus and stuff, like the guavas and the oranges.
So literally, kids, in Lilith's neighborhood, it's raining lizards. Hail.
Yeah. Don't go licking them now. Hail.
Hail. So you have your own version of drop bears. I was thinking about that. I'm like you and Ray, man. I swear, Australia is not that much different.
My drop bears are gators. They're not as cute or cuddly.
All right, kids. So today we are back. This is part 10 of the Devil's Reign crossover.
Yikes, 10?
Yep. Well, hey, it's got. I mean, if you count the Omega issue, it's going to be like 25. So
look, listen. Don't
almost
take this the
halfway.
wrong way. We're a Daredevil podcast, and I love Devil's Reign so far, but I don't think anything's touching King and Black crossover wise. I just don't see it for them.
Oh, so you still like King and Black?
I love
Black
it. The creative juices are flowing. The universe is expanding. We're getting that nice Elektra spinoff and everything, but King and Black it's still the Marvel crossover to beat. So
I don't know.
We got 15 more to go. We'll see.
I'm
so
liking
far, King and Black's still the one to beat.
I'm liking this one. You know.
I think that's why they brought back in the Thunderbolts. They knew that was the secret sauce.
Mm.
Philip.
What?
Podcast.
A web shooter, you pervert. So yes, so hopefully you all listened to part 9 with Wrestle and Justin, our patrons, on their show Tomes of Evil, covering the Winter Soldier issue. And if you did, they may God have mercy on your soul. But no, kidding.
Winter Soldier, who cares?
They love us, man.
They were wild.
Hey man, they love us, man. They were doing. Justin was doing drops again, our drops again at the end of the episode. I think he might have said. Did he say Superior Puss? Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Ray is allowed to legally use that now since he said octopus are his favorite animals. So he's allowed.
Superior Puss.
I'm going to send him the t-shirt. Subscribe to the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get that Superior Puss.
Superior Puss.
No, we don't have an OnlyFans.
Hey-oh, not yet. Charlie Esser keeps... If Charlie Esser keeps whipping him out, we might have to.
Everybody knows Charlie.
I know. Come on.
Speaking of titties.
Oh!
It's enjoyable, and somehow I got pregnant.
I reject that energy.
Everyone loves cocaine.
Anyway.
Well, this book was made in the 80s, so.
It's true. That's true, kids. So before we get to the new issue, Daredevil Woman Without Fear #2, yes, tonight's classic review is a little book some of you may have heard of, Daredevil 181. With Elektra and Bullseye on the cover. One wins, one dies. So
Yeah, right. If only.
it's
Special
called.
double-size issue. Now that's what I'm talking about. Eyebrows, eyebrows, eyebrows.
I need it bigger.
I'm thirsty for it, bro.
All right, so
Blam,
yes,
you're dead.
double-sized issue.
All right, I'll take it.
Hey, all right.
Klaus Janson, curse you.
So how dare you? All right. Hold on, I'll at least do the credits before we jump into this. All right, so you got Daredevil 181. Man, you mean they didn't do it in 175 or 2? Oh my god, can you imagine? Modern Comics, they would have stretched this out to 200. This would have been issue 200.
Oh my god. Like the 80s, they were still, playing loosey-goosey and fast and loose with the rules, They
Oh yeah,
didn't care.
at this point, they're just like, yeah, just put it wherever.
Throw it in!
Well, no, it's funny because I believe, this one was double sized. I believe issue 200 was like a regular size issue.
It was. We talk about that all the time.
I know. Just like Fantastic.
Well, we kind of know why. Leading up to that 200, it's a little sketch. Schedules did not align.
Maybe they were just being nice because they're like, we already
The
milked them for
stars were
181.
awry.
We already milked them for 181. It's it wasn't Modern Comics.
We need the money. Gimme.
Well, Marvel's been taking Nerds lunch money since, forever. So like,
I don't know
let
who's
you off
taking.
this one time.
I don't know who's taking more nerd lunch money, Marvel Comics or Lilith Hellfire. Hell,
It's a close one, but I'll give it to Marvel. I'll give the edge to Marvel only because they're older.
oh my.
And shut your filthy mouth.
All right. So Daredevil 181, cover date April 1982.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Baby wasn't born yet.
Oh my. The title, Last Hand.
Well, to start the line off, you gotta suffer first.
Oh. Writer Frank Miller, before he went off the wagon. Penciler
Is it
Frank
off the
Miller
wagon
and
or on the wagon? Seinfeld reference. Take a drink or mark your bingo card, kids.
or both. It's on the wagon. How do you think they got it? That alcohol? Then they put it on a wagon. Penciler Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. Inker Klaus Janson. Colorist Klaus Janson.
Janson.
So except for the letterer, this whole thing was a Miller and Janson production.
Yeah, it explains
Because
a
we got-
lot, doesn't it?
Yes, letterer Joe Rosen and editor Denny O'Neil.
Dennis O'Neil. Put some respect on his name.
All right, kids. So yes, let's walk through this very important milestone. So basically, Bullseye's in jail. Think about the last time he fought Daredevil and like basically fantasizing about his death.
The man who killed Daredevil. Yeah, okay. Don't remember a book called Bullseye, but okay, buddy.
I thought he got a 3-issue miniseries somewhere along the way, didn't he?
You mean that wasn't a fever dream
Oh my.
from my chicken
Oh.
pox?
Although, if you want to get technical, I mean, what was that? Shadowland? I mean, no, Daredevil killed him.
Exactly.
We'll have to get there someday. That mess.
Nothing but time, my friend. Nothing but time.
Hey, we could do another crossover because I think there's a Moon Knight miniseries in there.
Don't go giving old man Ray any ideas. He needs to sit on his porch and drink his coffee now.
Oh yes, we are recording this on the birth date of the great Ray.
The Gray. You're so rude, Philip.
No, I honestly didn't mean to do that. It must have been a Freudian slip.
On his birthday?
What the F?
Come on, man.
I didn't mean it.
What the F?
The master
Although
part.
I did say I heard it was some old man's birthday on his time.
Yeah, come on, Lilith. Learn it from watching you.
Exactly.
The master podcaster.
The hard master.
Better than the soft master.
Hey-oh.
Exciting times to be a pimp.
It's like why you don't want to be called the fastest man alive, you know.
Sex on the mind.
Happy birthday, Ray.
Because I know Lilith likes it long.
Such fancy man. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, Bullseye's plotting, and he's like, "Oh, you had me dead to rights on those train tracks, and you pulled me off the train tracks."
He did have to save him.
I mean, Lilith, it could be worse. I mean, he could be pointing to his forehead, and the kid could go, oh, "I missed. You made me miss. I never miss."
Oh God.
Oh God! Wait till next year, kids.
Oh, we're gonna have to like have some extra hands on deck for that movie.
Hey-oh! For the 20th anniversary. Oh, you know Charlie will do it.
And then the year after that, Elektra.
Oh, yes.
Which hopefully that means, you know, she'll have something live action.
Hopefully. So, yeah, so basically some genius, is it the parole officer or something, says, oh, yeah, you know what'll help with Bullseye's aggression? Yeah, let him work out in the gym.
The old Eddie Brock school of handling things.
Exactly.
Let's get stupid buff, bro.
I mean, look at him, man. He's on the
Benjamin. Oh my God.
Poindexter.
Exactly. I mean, I would become an assassin if my name was Poindexter. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But he gets another one of his headaches. And of course, the guard's tormenting him, so you know what's going to happen there.
Or like he's having one of his headaches.
Like there's this like special like restraints that like hold his arms while they're giving him the shot. I'm like, what are those? Like, what the hell is that thing, man? Is that like something from Lilith's house? Jeez. You know, third bedroom.
Chaos possible. I don't know.
It's scientific.
And shut your filthy mouth.
And then he's again. You know, this story make you think he's obsessed with Elektra. He's obsessed with Matt.
As all great male villains are to their male superhero counterpart, it's that homoerotic, pseudo-sexual tension, you know?
Somebody was trying to sneak it in.
Superman and Lex Luthor, Reed Richards and Dr. Doom. You know how it is.
Bigger is better.
Who you think gave him the name Mr. Fantastic? I'm just saying.
Because that page of just Matt like training in the gym, he's just like, oh, I know you're probably out there working out right now in your private, you know, he's picturing Matt in the gym. It's like, okay.
Exactly.
I mean, that's
Subtext.
like, I mean, it's pretty much like you with like picturing Chris Evans training for the movies.
Chris Evans can get it all day, every day.
He doesn't even have to train for me. I'll feed him a pizza. It's fine.
Oh my. Oh my.
I think the pants come off next.
But you'll this is you, but you'll die just the same. Just wait.
Exactly.
Then we see them all shackled in the
get physical.
Oh my. Slow down. We need this for drops.
I need that as a drop, please.
But he's out in the yard all shackled up, and most of the guys are too afraid to talk to him, but oh look.
I know you're the Punisher.
I see you haven't been competent recently. You're in prison.
Yikes. Could you imagine? Those are fighting words. I'm going to the hole on principle. Hey-oh.
Hey-oh. There's a drop.
I think that's the drop to end all drops, to be honest.
That's a mouthful.
But yeah, he's like, Bullseye. Bullseye telling him, yeah, you're going to leave here in a bag. You're going to be dead in a week. Yeah, right. Punisher could be, but you're staying. Again, okay, the whole thing, this whole issue, is it Frank's fault? Because he's like basically he's rubbing Bullseye's face in it. He's like, "Oh yeah, still sitting in the jail, huh? Kingpin don't want you no more. He got a new assassin, a prettier one. Yeah,
He's incompetent.
your big
But a
boyfriend don't,
broken clock is right twice a day.
your big boyfriend don't love you no more." So yes, kids,
Daddy
listen
Warbucks said you stay in the orphanage.
listen to part 9 with Russell and Justin, kids. You'll hear their thoughts on Kingpin and his physicality.
You got to rub that one in.
Whoa. That's pretty dang big. Get it, Kingpin? Get it?
I get it. No, Love Hellfire. You're supposed to say, "Whoa, that's pretty big."
A big unit.
Whoa, that's pretty damn big.
See, that's proper pronunciation.
Whoa, that's pretty damn big.
The big bazooka.
That's right, kids. All right, so yeah, this whole thing is Frank's fault.
I mean, it's Frank. What do you want?
Okay, and now what? And then next thing you see, like they're doing a television interview with Bullseye. Give him the costume and everything.
Well, that's Fox
What
News for you.
That's true, but it's like, well, it's Frank Miller because Dark Knight Returns. What is with him sending the villain to television interviews?
It's like
people?
it's like Natural Born Killers. It's the frenzy of the media.
I guess, but yeah, Frank Miller seems to pull that out a lot. Hey, well,
Well, it's a Frank Miller. It's a Frank Miller power move. It's his jam.
it's like the villain has to go on TV and the women have to be some kind of go through some
Dirty little war.
some form of degradation. Yeah, they got to be a prostitute or
Well, I'm calling it. Frank Miller's a slut shamer. We don't appreciate that here.
yeah. We welcome sluts.
That's at Nightwing PDP. I'm getting enough grief for not liking Naomi. I can't take the heat on that one, Phil.
It's so slow.
It's not even HBO slow. It's CW slow. That's like 10 times as worse.
And I mean, yeah, I get it. She's an alien, but it's like, where's the tension, the drama? Everyone loves her.
Loves everybody.
You know what? The only way they could redeem that is that, like, that's some part of her power she can't control, where people just like automatically like her. Maybe.
Yes, like I said, power of persuasion or something. Super pheromone something. She better watch out. She meets a Green Lantern though.
Oh, I love Bullseye. Call me Bullseye. Poindexter is just the name I've used. So. I love. He's like, no, that's just my slave name. No, they call me Bullseye. Coming from the whitest man in the world.
Exactly.
I mean,
I was gonna say no. That's Colin Farrell. That's Irish. Never mind. That doesn't work.
Exactly. I was gonna say, is there a whiter name than Poindexter?
I don't think so.
And then he fakes
Kyle?
another. What?
Kyle. Chet.
Charlie.
No. I think Chet wins it.
Yeah.
We're doing me now. That's an interesting artistic choice.
But Bullseye fakes another headache, so they give him a pill. Oh my god, he takes.
He's addicted.
He takes the pill and spits it in the guard's eye. He's a spitter, Lilith Hellfire.
They got a mask for that. What they do? Don't you watch Jail? If you start spitting, they put that stupid hood on you and tie you to the chair. Hell.
I can't. I just can't.
These drops just write themselves. Dear Blue Chew, see what you're missing out on. Mark your bingo cards, kids.
Then the stupid guard tries to shoot Bullseye. He hits the chain.
It makes me feel like I'm watching an episode of Peacemaker. You trying to shoot me?
Oh, that's for true. Oh yeah, and kids, fans of Peacemaker, stay tuned, man. Got an interview coming up. It's a big one.
That's what she said. Hopefully.
Hey, oh. So yeah, so Bullseye manages to escape. Well, he gets to the yard, and then the stupid cops try to stop him with a helicopter. He hijacks the helicopter.
Idiots.
I know. Why didn't they just unlock
The
the
old man
gate?
in the cowboy hat.
What?
That old man in the cowboy hat. Poor guy. Didn't see it coming.
Hey, oh. Oh my god! And then his Bullseye's flying back to the city. He's thinking, "Oh, I know you're probably getting home from work, and you're gonna hear all about me."
Just him laughing on the floor, like, oh my god.
I know. He's like, you might not be afraid, but you're worried. Oh yeah, remember the days when Matt had a Spider-Man-esque skylight he could dive out of?
Better this than Savage Spider-Man, I'll tell you that.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Oh yeah. Stay tuned to Ultimate Spider-Cast.
Oh yeah, Amazing was definitely the better one. Oh yeah,
They're
they
trying
won't
to make Savage a thing, and they need unless it's Savage Conan, no one cares. Savage Avengers sucked. Anyway.
I know he thinks these like couple street punks in his gang are gonna stop Bullseye.
Idiots. I mean, it's New York. It's possible.
So Slaughter tells them all about, the new assassin's name is Elektra. I don't know where she's at, but I can tell you she's been instructed to kill an attorney, Franklin Nelson. I'm sensing a theme the last couple episodes.
You think they were itching to off Foggy at one point? And that's why they kept doing this tease. They're like, should we do it? Is there going to be outrage?
I don't know. It seems like there's been talk of it because even during Anne's run, when she had him leave New York, we didn't see Foggy for the longest time.
Yeah. I think sometimes people don't know what to do with Foggy. He needs very special care.
Well, especially up until like the last decade or so. Before that, he was just like comic relief. So
he was a clown. He was a joke.
He works more now. One, knowing Matt's identity, and two, he's competent.
Yeah, I'd rather him than Karen.
Oh,
if we're gonna get rid of a supporting character, Karen can go.
Quit rubbing it in.
Immediately.
Come on, Lil. It's been like 20 years. I get it. She's dead.
No, got to rub that one in.
Never dead. You're never dead in comics unless you're Uncle Ben or the Waynes.
Hey, man, death comes for everybody.
It's not just for boys.
I don't know. Gwen even came back. I'm just saying.
What?
Even Gwen came back.
Kinda.
Sorta.
Does that mean
several times?
Does that mean we can get clone Karen?
Oh my god! Cloned everybody else, right?
I was gonna say, did that eye roll hurt? Did it physically hurt?
It did, just a little bit.
Ow! You know what that was, Philip? My eye roll hurt. My eyeballs hurt. My head. I rolled.
Better shut up. They'll clone her and put her with freaking Ben Reilly. Yeah.
See, a whole clone team. Yes. No, come on, man. He comes from that Parker stock. He loves the redheads.
He'll settle for a platinum blonde with a headband, though.
Oh man, we'll get to that Spider-Man issue. I was just waiting for someone to say, "Man, Mary Jane, who's your friend? She looks a lot like you." Anyway.
Must be identical twin
cousins. Don't go there. Yeah. So the whole thing with the Bullseye seems to be piecing together Matt's identity, but then he's like, oh, he's a blind guy. Oh, it's so funny.
It would be my 13th reason, to be honest. Like, if I was a supervillain and I found out my arch nemesis was a blind guy, I got put in jail by a blind guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh! I got my ass beat by a blind guy. Yeah.
I'm moving to Australia. I'm letting a drop bear get me. I'm done.
The drop bears.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Then we see Matt in court the next day. Matt and Foggy in court the next day.
Go, little Foggy.
But then, oh look, Bullseye slips a spider tracer on Foggy.
Oh my god. Does it ever end?
No, it's a bug. It's a bug.
I know. Same principle.
And then Bullseye kills a
Yeah,
cabbie.
we have Apple AirTags for that.
True. Then Bullseye kills a cabbie and steals his cab.
But
Can you imagine if he tried to steal a cab and it was like Jake Lockley?
oh, you came to the wrong neighborhood today, buddy.
That should have been the whole thing. Hey, what if Elektra had lived? He just picked the wrong cab and it was Moon Knight.
How the day Bullseye died?
He rips his face off. Yes, I want that now.
Who's the target?
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
And then DC like, hold on. Are you trying to say human target? We're suing. We need some of that sweet Disney money.
But no, and Foggy gets in a cab and it's Elektra. I've been hired to kill you, Mr. Nelson. So yeah, Elektra takes.
Look how she has him. Jeez. I mean, what a way to go if you're gonna go.
What, the View?
Yeah.
And
I just love how Foggy's like, I don't know what's going on.
I know. First he's like, I don't even know you. Then he's like, wait, I do. I've seen you before. In college. In issue 168. See, that's
Flashback. I'm surprised that they restrained themselves from a flashback.
I know. No, Frank Miller's probably like, this is too highbrow. I ain't putting any errors notes. Everyone's been reading this.
Flashbacks are for sap, see?
Everyone's been reading this. My genius. But he's like, yeah, I know you in college. You were Matt's girl, Elektra. I don't understand any of this. What are you? And then she tells him to leave. And here comes Bullseye.
These Frank Miller action panels are very erotic.
Oh yeah. I mean, we're talking about Foggy's view. Hey-oh.
Like, look how she's all like how they're fighting Bullseye. Jeez, like they're on the ground, their sides going into different orifices, hair's being pulled.
Don't kind of. This is a marriage proposal for Lilith Hellfire.
Gotta win the wrestling match first, though.
Hail! And no one ever has, have they?
Exactly.
And she doesn't mean wrestle with her, kids. They got to wrestle with Gator. And they never win.
Thinking about getting a grizzly bear just to call it safe.
Oh my. I thought it was just a rug. Yes, they're fighting in this parking garage.
Oh, that final penetration shot. Jeez.
Hail.
What?
Oh, look, she gives him the scarf. But right for the
dying in someone's arms. Must have been something he said. I know our demographic. They'll get it. Blue Chew, it's highbrow and lowbrow at the same time. What more do you want?
Yes, kids, it happened tonight. He died in his arms tonight. Do you think? Oh my God! Do you think Frank Miller was listening? Wait, when did that come out? But no, straight from that movie with that card. You're pretty good, but me, I'm magic.
Nice.
But yeah, it gets her in the throat. Then the penetration shot, as Lil said.
Look at the leverage on that thing. Jeez.
I know, man. You got her off the ground.
I gotta make sure.
I mean, that full weight, man. He had these two hands. Hail.
Hail. That's a handful.
Ah. Thank you for the matching drop.
That's a mouthful.
I do my best here. I do my best.
So yeah, so she lives long enough to crawl to Matt's house, and yes, dies in his arms on the front
I mean,
stoop.
jeez, what a way to fridge a chick. Stab her and make her crawl on her hands and knees.
Leave a bloody trail all the way that yeah.
The big finish.
Jazz hands.
And Bullseye standing there in the crowd with that mask on and everything. And
Like,
not
so do
only
I have my old job back or what, boss? Jeez. What a sycophant. Like,
he's always like that. Remember Streets of Poison? He came crawling back to the Kingpin that time too.
Like, honestly, just put him in Thunderbolts at this point.
Russell, I need your impression. You killed the pretty girl. What do you do? But no, then Bullseye shows up in the morgue while Matt and Foggy are there.
Well,
And
that was a mistake.
I love Bullseye. Bullseye's like, oh wait, I think he knows I'm here, and he's like, let's test this, and he like throws the knife at Matt, and he blocks it with this cane.
I love how he's like, oh, just to scroll down a little bit more, he's like, and you played me, and like a dummy as the picture of the dummy.
I know.
Oh my god, I was like, Frank Miller was really doing a little sugar booger. You cannot change my mind.
But I love the Daredevil. I mean, Bullseye goes to the Kingpin, and Kingpin pulls a Lex Luthor. He's like, I know who your arch nemesis is, and Kingpin's like, that's preposterous.
I'm a legitimate businessman.
Humble space merchant. That's what he was.
Vandelay Industries.
Arch Vandelay. Oh, there you go. Two.
Oh,
two
by the way, God,
what?
that finale is so awful. Like,
What?
no, it's awful for the fans. Like, it makes sense in the context of the show, but it's an awful finale for the fans.
The Seinfeld, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a two-parter on top of that. They should have just let the plane crash.
Oh, they were just looking for an excuse to bring back all those guest stars.
I know, and I mean, like I said, it makes sense for the show, but as a fan, it's like, oh man,
They had
Elaine killed them all. We know this.
Oh my. Oh, hello, Elaine.
Exactly.
Oh my god. But do you think like once Frank Miller did Born Again and Kingpin does get Matt's name, though this is Daredevil, do you think he's sitting there thinking, son of a bitch, Bullseye was right?
Absolutely. We needed that shot too. Just a little flashback. Damn
it. Is Kingpin ever going to get that information back? It seems to be driving him insane right now.
Mind wipe. Let's mind wipe it all.
Again, are they going to go back to the status quo where Kingpin knows and no one else,
Mephisto's going to come in and fix it all. Don't you worry. That's why it's called Devil's Reign.
I'm telling you, man. His eyes were glowing. He's like, I
got me another one in a spandex suit.
Oh, my. His eyes were glowing red. I don't know.
Just saying.
So basically, Kingpin's like, yeah, go kill Daredevil and you got your job back. And Bullseye's thinking, I was going to do that anyway. All right. Bonus. So yeah, he goes to Matt's house. House, and he sees him. He thinks he sees him doing some law work, but yes, thanks to I guess a handy tape recorder and a dummy. That's right. In a dark room.
Idiot.
He's like, no, it can't be. I was so sure. Like a dummy, I fell for it. Yeah, dummy.
He pulls out the size, and that's where he messes up.
He's like, you're
but
not.
he did penetrate Matt too, so.
Oh, hell. Yes, they're fighting on the rooftops, and
as you do in Marvel's New York, as you do.
And he's like, yeah.
Look at that donkey kick, jeez.
Oh my! I love how he's like, yo, too bad you're not Murdoch. If you were, I'd be coming at you with your own lady's size.
These action scenes are a lot.
I know. So they're fighting by the train and everything. Then they get up to that wire. Matt's the only thing keeping Bullseye from falling as Matt catches him. He's like, "You won't save me, not like before. I'll kill you." And Matt just says, "You'll kill no one, never again," and drops him. But it doesn't kill him, kids. Later on, you'll see it just breaks his back.
Yeah.
Doesn't he get like an adamantium spine or something?
No, really?
I
No.
thought it's something like that. Yeah, like I think that's part of that story.
What the hell does he think he is, Felicity?
I think that's part of the story around 200. He gets like his spine or something's adamantium or something. Because like, remember in Streets of Poison when he dives off that building?
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, I can.
Try to donkey punch me now, bitch.
Hey-o. So yeah, basically Kingpin burns his foul. He's like, hey, he's done with Bullseye. Then we see Matt in the graveyard.
God, how many times has he been there? For Elektra alone, I'm just saying.
Now Karen's there. Heather Glenn's dead too, right?
Oh, Typhoid Mary better watch her.
Oh my God. Patreon special. Who has more dead exes, Matt Murdock or Lilith Hellfire?
Hey! It's close.
Satire, of course, Lilith.
Yeah, FBI satire.
Satire.
Parody and satire.
It's just a joke. We know who has more, right?
Sam Winchester. No.
Oh my God. You're the female Matt Murdock. Ninja skills, dead exes. Yeah. And of course, then we see Bullseye at the end all bandaged up in the hospital, dead, all broken.
Just you wait.
I hate you. No matter how many months and years.
I love you. I hate you. I love you. I hate you.
I mean, again, he comes back around that storyline around issue 200. And after that, he doesn't come back
to needs an adamantium spine. Jeez.
I know. Well, to around issue 200, he comes back, and then he don't come back till the end of Anne's run in like 280 something. Yeah.
Yeah. For good reason. He needed a little, what the kids call workshopping and retooling.
I know. I mean, everyone showed restraint. Even Frank Miller, when he came back for Born Again, didn't throw Bullseye in there. I was very impressed.
We're going to let him rest. It was a lot.
Well, I guess, too, maybe Frank Miller didn't want, that's the one where Kingpin finds out who he is, Yeah, maybe he didn't want Bullseye saying, see, I told you. But
we wanted that.
I was right. I know. And then, oh my God, if he did that, then Kingpin just like backhanded him across the room.
I mean, honestly, that's perfect. That's perfection.
Give him the old Sal Buscema.
Nice.
All right, so what did you think? I mean, everyone knows this story if you're a Daredevil fan. Lilith, what did you think?
It's classic. It's funny. It's lots of action. The dialogue is used in an excellent way. I mean, it's a better Frank Miller's. This is like classic Frank Miller. You know what I mean? Before he became Frank Miller. Frank Miller.
And it's funny because it's such a, it's
the goddamn Batman, Frank Miller.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like one of the more well-known Daredevil stories because it's the death of Elektra, but it's like you don't get a ton of Daredevil or hell, even Elektra. It's a Bullseye story.
And it's not as dumb as most Bullseye-centric stories either. Like, come on, they don't know what to do with the guy. He's just running around like freaking Donald Duck, all angry and upset.
I was gonna say he wears pants. Yeah, I know. It's
a solid A. I mean, in retrospect, when you think about how Elektra dies, it's a little much, but it's Frank Miller.
Yeah, I mean,
Frank Miller.
I don't know if it was Frank Miller or somebody else, but at some point they wanted Bullseye to be like, Daredevil's opposite number, like his arch enemy. It's like, no, it's the Kingpin.
I mean, for toys, for the sheer fact that you can just do a Daredevil mold and then just switch out the Bullseye. Honestly, that's how they think about merchandising. Like, how many things can we do and just change it just enough to make a new action figure?
True.
Looking at you, Saban Toys.
But it's like how deadly an enemy is he going to be? Because he's always like the flunky, he's the Kingpin's flunky and whoever else.
There's nothing wrong with being a merc for hire.
No, Deadpool did it better.
At one point, you got to be your own man. And he did kill Elektra of his own volition, so.
Oh man, when are we going to get the Merc War? Bullseye, Deadpool, Moon Knight. Throw them all.
Like, in all honesty, if we're doing like Deadpool Max, he's wiping the floor with everybody.
He'll cheat. He'll just blow the room up.
Exactly. You gotta work smarter, not harder, darling.
See, at the end of the issue, he's just sitting there with the detonator. I'll regenerate. How about you guys?
Just saying. I'd love to see a three shot of that for sure.
Hell.
A trilogy.
I know.
Pronounce it menage a trois.
Lilith loves those trilogies, kids. All right.
I did love Paris in the spring.
Who do you think you are, Rochelle the musical?
Nice. From Milan to Memphis, baby.
Oh my God!
Only real Seinfeld fans know that reference.
All right, at this point, I don't think it's if we do a Seinfeld reference, I think we're gonna have to do an over under every episode of how many Seinfeld references we're gonna do.
10's always a safe bet. 10's always a safe bet.
All right,
so let's get to the real star of the show.
This is what kids came here for. That's right, Daredevil.
Putting the butts in the seats.
The Woman Without Fear, number 2.
A little Chip Zdarsky, a little Rafael De La Torre, a little Elektra versus Kraven the Hunter.
I think was it Bleeding Cool? Someone had a headline. They're like, "Oh, Woman Without Fear number 2. Elektra compares having sex with Matt Murdock to fighting Kraven the Hunter."
He'll bury you alive.
Either. Oh my. Either way, it's wild like an animal.
Wild like an animal.
Booty looks good all the time.
I'm like, but did Elektra ever really have any reservations about killing? No, like I don't like Matt's bad influence on her.
I know. I love how you're like. So the new costume is just an excuse to give her pants, right?
Yes, and I appreciate that.
Yes, especially this taking place. It's snowing. It's winter, of course.
Unlike Wonder Woman, I can understand the pants on this one.
Although after this whole thing, I wonder if she's going back to the original suit or.
I hope not. I think it's 2022. I think we can move past the whole Red Sonja era of women's costumes.
I wouldn't. I mean, if she loses the Daredevil identity, I wouldn't mind if all they gotta do is lose the mask and like the double D on her tail, the double D on her chest. That's all.
She can't get rid of those. It's her choice, Philip. She wants bad back. She can have a bad back.
But yes, kids, keep the pants no matter what.
I think the pants come off next.
I mean, honestly, they've kind of transitioned away from it, except for maybe She-Hulk. But, I mean, even Captain Marvel wears pants,
Yeah. I mean, I love
Sue wears pants.
Oh, Sue's always wearing pants, yeah.
Yeah, so... Well, except for that time she didn't,
Hey, oh, well. Yeah. The bathing suit, yes.
Yeah.
They were there.
Yeah.
The pants were there. They were just invisible.
But no, I thought that the best thing for me, like no shade to Chip, I love his writing, but the art in this, especially the action shots and the character shots.
Oh yeah.
Oh mama, like yes, this is what I want. This is like exactly what I want out of an Elektra book.
Oh yeah. Because
I don't think that female superhero books need to be talky, and this kind of proves my point. Have you ever noticed that a lot of female character books are talky, like they're kind of light on the action? Not this one. I appreciate.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, if they said this was the art team, like she's getting her own book. Come on.
If she doesn't, we riot.
I mean, I would have no problem with this art team. Yeah, just the penciling, the inking, the colors. Yeah.
But like, this is crazy. Like, I love how we're making Kraven the Hunter a thing again. It
Well,
feels like I'm trapped in the 80s/90s.
I don't know. I think that's another like cliche of modern comics. It's like, okay, you brought back this villain. Now you have to justify bringing this villain back.
They don't even have to justify it. Let his taco meat hang, and it's all good.
Damn.
He's just kind of like corny throwback fun, and I'm okay with that. Like, you know, not all comic books have to be serious and glum, and you know.
I mean, this is his thing now. It seems like in modern comics, he's like, "Oh, you're such a killer. Yes, if I bring you down, that will be so great."
One man's fixation. I mean, Joker can get away with it. Kraven the Hunter can get away with it.
I know, but at least like his fixation moves because he's basically moved on from Spider-Man. It's like anybody now. It's
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and in Marvel, it's endless. It could literally be Kraven Hunter kills the Marvel universe at this point.
I know.
God,
I mean,
did I give them an idea? I hope so. I wouldn't mind that. We got like what, Deadpool twice? He killed the Marvel universe twice.
Mm-hmm. Again, yes. Oh my God! Send him after the Winter Soldier.
And kill him permanently.
How dare you!
Whatever. He's so far from the MCU, freaking Winter Soldier. Nobody would even care. Everybody only cares about Sebastian Stan, which, by the way, I'm so excited to see him play in the Pamela and Tommy Lee story. I'm so excited for that damn thing. And then it's Seth Rogen as a greasy, no-gig dude, as he should be.
Wow, talking about typecasting.
Exactly. No, actually, we love Seth Rogen here at the podcast.
That's right. Please talk to us. All right.
Well, no, he's really done a lot of good for live action comic book stories in the past like decade. So behind the scenes, being an executive producer and getting things off the ground. So I can really appreciate that for him. His movies, outside of This Is the End, I don't mess with them. But yeah.
Yeah. Yes, kids, love the action shots.
Action with 2 S's. This podcast is rated Teen Plus.
On the hood of a car. Oh my.
Classic, vintage.
The vapors.
Very White Snake of them,
Oh, yeah, we know about the White Snake.
Nice. But also, I think that, and I don't mean this in a bad way, I think it's dead simple storytelling. It's nothing like fancy schmancy. Like, the tension isn't unbelievable. It's just, I don't know. Like, I don't mean it in a bad way. I think it's just very go with the flow. Let the story take you. I'm not trying to subvert expectations to subvert expectations kind of storytelling. And I think that with modern comic books, I think we take that for granted. So I do want to praise Chip for the restraint.
And I guess it's probably because it's only 3 issues, but like I love that we didn't drag out the whole because Kraven's like, oh, you better fight me or I'm going to tell Daredevil all your secrets, and she's like, I told him you got no power over me. Like F you, no, I told him everything.
Yeah.
When I kick your ass, it's going to be just for me.
I'm gonna be really I swear she better be getting her own book because they have the the Red, White, and Blood, and she's just like really in the zeitgeist right now. So I hope that they strike while the iron is hot and capitalize on it.
I think
and really rectify that travesty of a movie. No shade to Jennifer Gardner. I love you, babe. You tried with Ben. We give you that. You're a saint, but that movie's awful.
That script was just.
You can only do so much, babe.
Although I shouldn't say that. I haven't stayed awake yet through that thing. So. But no, she got the Black, White, and Blood. She has this, and then like, what is this? Elektra 100 is coming up in a few months here.
Yeah, and I think she really held her own in the Daredevil story and everything too.
Yeah.
And she's got like such a interesting repertoire of things we could do with her, whether it's the hand or something else, or we want to go back to her like father's roots and stuff like that. Like it's just so many things we could do and explore. I think it's time. Yeah,
I think a series is coming, so I'm looking for this solicit for 100. It's saying it's Elektra 100 is described as the starting point of what is to come for the character. So I'm thinking series.
Yeah. Plot twist. It's a surprise movie.
I was gonna say it says she's been around 41 years, but it's like
It's been 86 years.
But again, it doesn't seem like it because she was probably quote unquote dead for a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
I mean, like I said, you're never really dead unless you're Uncle Ben or the Waynes, and even the Waynes have been kind of flashpointed. So.
Oh, you said the Waynes. At first, I thought you said the Wayans.
Them two. That's a dynasty as well.
Oh my god, can you imagine if the Wayans got killed off and one of them became Batman?
My vote is for Sean or Keenan, to be fair.
Marlon is finally going to be Robin.
Well, he's still making money on that movie, so good for him.
Nice.
I hope he got points on the back end for merchandising as well.
Exactly.
It was too soon though, because then we got Duke. Honestly, I really feel like that's where Duke came from. The more that I think about it.
Oh mate, yeah.
They were trying to rectify that and sneak it in somewhere.
Hey-oh. Hey.
I thought they were gonna sneak Duke into Batwoman, actually, the TV show on CW, just in case nobody's aware that that's the thing still going.
Somebody was trying to sneak it in.
They gave us Black Joker, so what do I know?
It's just basically a guy calling himself the Joker.
Because his stepsister, half sister is Batwoman, so he's gonna be her Joker. Yeah, okay. Yikes!
Oh my.
Anyway.
What did you think about the ending of this issue with the twist on Kraven?
Was it a twist?
I mean, I didn't know he was going to be official.
Okay.
I was going to say, I wonder if he's going to show up in the villain's book, but maybe no.
No, I don't think so. But you have to use Kraven sparingly, and I think that that's the thing. Don't want to make him the Joker. Oversaturated.
Oh, come on. You don't want to see John Walker and Kraven go at it?
I would love to see Kraven choke the living life out of him. That's about it. All I need is 3 panels. One of him choking him, John Walker turning red, and then John Walker dead on the floor. That's it. That's all we need.
Choke that chicken!
Exactly. Justice.
I know.
No, wait. Never mind.
Oh my.
Roar Network.
What? That's on the Capes Network, but it's on the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks, Lilith Hellfire.
Exactly.
That's where we talk about Justice League. So yes.
Wild of a Hall of Justice.
So yeah, kids, if you want some Justice League or Justice Society, Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks. All right, so what did you grade this book?
I'll give it a B+.
Excellent. Yes.
And it'll probably go up once the next issue.
Yeah, because the next one's the last one. Yeah,
once you read it through.
Once we get the complete picture, yeah. Exactly. So much good stuff.
Where's my Woman Without Fear main book? I need my Elektra book.
Well, again, it looks like after Devil's Reign, it says she's going to retake her own name. What?
Millennial.
Where's the merchandise?
Seriously,
Where's this
lacking Elektra merchandise. I have a T-shirt. I have a Funko Pop. I have a metal die cast. Whatever the metal machine things are called. And I think that's it. I need my blankets, my pillows.
I keep meaning to pull the trigger on an Elektra Funko. Yeah.
You better hurry up. They're selling out everywhere.
Oh, I'm sure. But no, I was sad. I think they were out of the Bagley variants of this cover.
No.
I think so, yeah. Oh, again, it's Bagley.
True.
All right, so.
Don't be a sucker. Don't buy it on eBay.
Oh, did you see an upcoming issue of Amazing? They're bringing Bagley back in.
I mean, sure, throw it in.
Before the reboot. Hey, man, why not?
Yeah.
They know it sells. All right, so.
I wonder if they could wrangle good old Todd McFarlane back for the anniversary.
The hell. Oh, my God.
I mean, honestly, let's stop being petty. I think that would be great, actually. I mean, he was a very big, important part.
Oh yeah, but do you think he would ask for a ton of money, or would he be like, "Hey man, you gotta promote some
I
Spawn
get
in
his
that issue.
ego now. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I got a
Be
movie
great
coming
if
up."
he could put that ego aside and do it for the fans, but
Yeah, maybe a little
not
bit
like
of
he's
it.
not eating off the toys and all the Spawn universe stuff and
Oh.
outselling the big two. Just to come back to Robin. He's like, my Spawn sold more than your Spider-Man book, right?
They could probably get somewhat of a payday.
I know.
I know.
Better watch it, or he might become a Bendis. He might better watch it.
I know. All right, are we done?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right,
Give 'em the
kids. So,
homework and give them the plugs. Hey,
well, if you're following the crossover, next part will be part 11, and that'll be back to Ray and Saren for Spider-Woman.
Spider
19?
Babies. Well, Spider Baby and the old Spider-Man.
Oh,
Old sweatsuit, old sweatpants Spider-Man.
oh, and you made me feel bad about saying gray by mistake. Oh.
But I'm low. People expect that from me. They don't expect that from you, Philip.
It's so salty. So next part of the crossover, part 11, on To Know Her is to Fear Her, the Spider-Woman podcast. All right, but next time on The Devil You Know, I won't even say which part it's going to be because Marvel likes to mess with
It
me.
might change. It's
I know.
subject to change, to be announced.
With the next episode of The Devil You Know will be Devil's Reign number 4.
Ooh.
Getting there, kids. We're getting there. All right, so, and maybe I'll pick another classic issue to put with that one. Unless we get a Black Weight and Blood.
No more death.
Well, maybe we'll get another Black Weight and Blood by then.
It's possible.
I don't know. It seems like it's taken a while for that second issue to come out.
You'd think Kevin Smith had a issue in it or something.
Oh, maybe because it's so many different writers in her. I don't know. I just think Devil's Reign's taking this,
Yeah, because they don't know what they want to do. Like, put it here, put it there. Between
Hey,
that and beyond, they got their hands full.
So many drops tonight. So many drops.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right, kids. So, send your thoughts on all the new stuff. Hey, send us your favorite Elektra moments. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. All one word. Capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow The Devil You Know on Facebook, on Twitter. You can go join the Daredevil fan group on Facebook. Find links to all the various social medias for all the shows we do on the Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics sidekicks. Hey, did you see the shout out they gave us in the Spider-Woman issue? The Devil You Know. So find all the social medias, links to this YouTube channel. See the eye roll that almost wrecked Lilith Hellfire. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, but most importantly, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Once again, we're not rich, fancy lawyers or spice merchants. We're out here on our own, paying for it ourselves. So any contribution is appreciated, but $3 to $5 gets you the exclusive, gives you early access to the creator interviews, Mr. DG Chichester every month. That's worth it. That's worth the price of admission alone.
Chichester chats.
That's right. That's worth the price of admission itself.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
See. And again, the superhero movie brackets have begun. Only patrons will learn the worst superhero movie of all time. So thank you to Ray, Russell, and Justin, who will keep this hidden knowledge of the worst superhero movie of all time. So suck it, Noel. Anyway, so if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon or pick yourself up some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. All of that I mentioned is at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right. You know her. You love her. She's not above killing a man with a sigh. Lilith Hellfire, where can people find you?
With a sigh or a, are you done yet? Anyway, if you guys want to hear about my torrid love affairs, find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on the TikTok, making the spicy comments at Lilith Hellfire69. Duh.
Oh my God, someone's getting the tap. Okay, that's enough.
Shut up and just lay there.
Let me take over.
What do you think you're doing? Pleasuring you?
Let me take over.
Shut up and just lay there.
And yes, I know another Seinfeld reference. Yeah, she's eating a sandwich too while she's doing it. Yeah.
A little bit of TV, the trifecta, the forbidden trifecta.
Oh my God, Lil's reading comics, watching Netflix.
Good for that release.
Yeah, kids. You got to bring your A game for Lilith Hellfire.
It's a giant sized man thing.
Listen out, Blue Chew.
That's right, Blue Chew. It's good enough for Joe Rogan. All right, kids. Thanks for joining us. You know, myself and the female Matt Murdock over there. All right, kids. Come back. Again, it might be next week because, again, the schedule's all funky, kids. It's not every other week, I think, this month because of the Devil's Reign scheduling. So we might be back in 1 week. So keep your eyes peeled. You should be subscribed to the Capes and Lunatics podcast. You never miss an episode. And the Capes and Lunatics sidekick, like we said, Justice League.
We got Justice League, Green Lantern, Batman.
Nightwing, yeah, the Green Lantern, Nightwing, and Ray's favorite, Batman. Oh, man.
Sausage
You
Man!
sent him some Batman stuff for his birthday.
Don't be cruel.
Yeah, right. It's probably like $100 shipping down there now. Hey, she said he might be reading Flash soon. All right,
I
kids.
saw that.
Come back next time. And remember, it's better to be with the devil you know than the devil you don't. See, I got it.
Finally got it! Suck it!
Oh, I was going to tell you to suck it. Oh, present it, Internet.